It is Friday, 26 July. Good morning and welcome to THG News Today. My name is Mervyn Hanley. It's good to be in your company this morning, but a bit bittersweet because today, as we have announced, is the last day for THG News Today until August 12th. We took that decision because there's so much happening for the next week or two as far as festivals, festivities, carnivals, you name it. And THG will be covering some of these events. And so we will be out and about. And of course, with the limited manpower, we're not able to do THG News Today every day, along with covering some of the activities, along with doing other things. So we just decided to break for a bit as far as THG News Today is concerned. However, if there is breaking news that we have to bring to you, we'll always bring that to you. And of course, I will update you accordingly on my WhatsApp broadcast. Every day we have news going out via my WhatsApp broadcast. Thousands of you are on my broadcast from around the Caribbean. If you'd like to be a part of that broadcast list, just hit me a message. And of course, I will add you to the broadcast list. And that number to message me, 1-869-667-7443. That's 1-869-667-7443. And to be a part of our daily WhatsApp broadcast. Today's news, of course, is powered by Carl & Sons Unique Bakery on St. Maarten, with 3 locations on the island at the St. Martin's Medical Center, Coal Bay, and on the Pontville, and the fees is there on Nevis. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, you can do so now just by right there. Hit the subscribe, and make sure you like what you see here on THG News Today, THG Network. We have a bit of news for you this morning, a bit bittersweet, as I say, but we have to do what we got to do, as mentioned earlier. We begin with news out of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the government auxiliary employees who did not qualify for pension under previous schemes will start benefiting from a new government initiative. Something good is definitely happening on St. Kitts and Nevis as far as this is concerned, and this is a report from Win FM there on St. Kitts. The new pension initiative aims to provide all retired government auxiliary employees aged 62 and older with the opportunity to benefit from their years of service to the government. The first set of beneficiaries received their letters of notice of pension payments and attended the commemorative ceremony held on Church Street on Thursday morning, where the Honorable Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew reminded them of the critical role those workers played in the development of St. Kitts and Nevis across the public sector. According to the Prime Minister, we restore the dignity of our government auxiliary employees and honor your hard work and dedication to our nation. The St. Kitts and Nevis Labour Party administration has always stood for supporting and empowering the working class. And today we reaffirm this commitment, and that is why I want to thank the administration of the past for bringing this framework forward. Our government auxiliary employees, formerly known as non-established workers, now have a streamlined and coordinated framework for your appointment, terms and conditions of employment, discipline and dismissal. Most importantly, we have established the Government Auxiliary Employees Commission to extend the pension coverage to you, the employees, ensuring that your future is more secure. Maids at the Joseph N. France General Hospital, environmental workers within the government, food service workers, and those who worked at the school meals program, among others 62 years and over, are set to benefit. Hard work should be compensated, according to the Prime Minister. So today is a good day, a great day, and we celebrate a landmark achievement for our beloved nation and its hard-working people, you, the people. Today, the St. Kitts and Nevis Labour Party administration fulfilled its solemn promise to our government auxiliary employees, or the GAEs. He continued, today we right any wrongs that were written in the past, and we honor the commitment and dedication of those who have tirelessly served our nation without the assurance of a secure future. So today, our government auxiliary employees are the backbone of our public services. You are our traffic wardens, ensuring the safety of our children on the way to school. You are our environmental workers, keeping our streets, drains, and alleyways clean. You are our messengers, delivering vital documents across our nation securely. You are our drivers, custodians, technicians, and more. In other words, your work is vital as any other worker in the civil service. For those under 62, monthly payments will commence upon reaching the age of 62. If a government auxiliary employee worker unfortunately passes away before reaching age 62 and meets the minimum requirements, their beneficiary will receive 1 year's pension. According to the Honorable Prime Minister, pensioners will take home no less than 2,800 EC dollars. Still on St. Kitts, a bit on the side of course, a traffic accident in the Needsmust area has resulted in the death of Shaquan Bridgewater, a resident of New Road Housing. The incident occurred around 1 o'clock a.m. on Wednesday on the island's main road near Kuma's supermarket. Emergency responders, including police, ambulance, and fire and rescue services, arrived to find a vehicle off the road facing east. Look at that. Oh man. The driver was strapped inside and was extricated by police officers. Preliminary reports indicate that the vehicle, registration number P6077, was traveling towards Connery when it lost control and collided with a concrete wall on the western side of the road. Bridgewater was transported to the JNF hospital, where he was pronounced dead shortly after arrival. An investigation into the cause of the accident is ongoing. Further details will be provided as they become available. We now look at news out of Anguilla, and this is a press statement from the Royal Anguilla Police Force regarding increased police presence at the courthouse. Following the tragic shooting incident last Friday, which resulted in the loss of a life, the Royal Anguilla Police Force has implemented heightened security measures to ensure the safety and security of the community. The key actions taken: increased presence at the courthouse, and they went on to say you will notice a significant increase in police presence at the courthouse. The officers are stationed and everyone entering the courthouse is being scanned for enhanced security. They have intensified the patrols across the island to maintain order and safety. Additional resources deployed, extra resources are being utilized to support the efforts in keeping the community safe. And there are traffic checks and vehicle inspections. A comprehensive traffic checks and vehicle inspections are being conducted to deter and detect any suspicious activities. According to the Royal Anguilla Police Force, to the people of Anguilla, your safety is our top priority. We appreciate your cooperation and vigilance during this time. If you see something, say something. We now turn to news out of St. Maarten, where the Prime Minister, Dr. Luc Mercelina, him and or his cabinet made this unilateral decision in cancelling all public political meetings leading up to the August 19th snap elections, just out of the blue, without any advance notice or any communication with other political parties on the island. This man just came out of nowhere with a press conference or a press statement to give this information. And I think that was just totally disrespectful. It's a coward act. But let me read from what some of the political parties are saying. Several political parties have firmly condemned the government's unilateral decision to cancel all public political meetings leading up to the August 19th snap elections. The Swaliga Action Movement, that the SAM Party, United People's Party, and the National Alliance expressed their grave disappointment with the decision in separate press releases issued on Wednesday, following the announcement by Prime Minister Dr. Luc Mercelina. The SAM Party said that although the party respects the rule of law, it finds it deeply troubling that the Prime Minister made this unilateral decision without consulting with leaders of all the political parties involved in the upcoming snap election. SAM said it acknowledges that the Prime Minister might possess information unavailable to other parties and the public, but it hopes that this is not an attempt at voter suppression. In its release, the United People's Party, the UP, called the move a grave affront to democratic principles and the fundamental rights of the people. It said consultations had not occurred with, amongst others, the VDSM and the police. The UP party said this authoritarian move, particularly following the recent shooting incident, raises serious concerns about the Prime Minister's motives and the integrity of the country's democratic process. Dr. Mercelina's decision to cancel public political gatherings without declaring a state of emergency or providing a valid legal basis directly violates the constitutional right to assembly. The Prime Minister has failed to justify this drastic measure especially when political parties had already secured permits for such meetings, and the United People's Party held its second peaceful and well-attended public meeting without incident less than 48 hours ago. And that's from the United People's Party. And now we have a press statement from the National Alliance, and I will just read a bit of it for you. The National Alliance said it was concerned about the ad hoc decision, noting that the decision, taken without any prior consultation with relevant authorities, effectively cancels all public events, meetings, gatherings, and even election day activities at polling stations. Such a decision without proper dialogue raises lots of concerns for our faction. Our primary concern is the apparent attempt to instill fear among the people of St. Maarten. If there are legitimate reasons for such drastic measures, it is imperative that all 15 members of Parliament are included in a thorough discussion to understand the necessity of this decision. Unfortunately, this did not happen. There was no consultation with members of Parliament, party leaders, the public prosecutor, or the VDSM of St. Maarten. This lack of communication and transparency is unacceptable, the National Alliance said in a press release issued on Wednesday night. As representatives of the National Alliance faction, we are calling for an urgent parliamentary meeting to address and discuss this decision. It is fundamentally unfair to deprive the public of their right to make informed decisions through political rallies and gatherings where party manifestos and visions are shared. This abrupt halt to public discourse undermines the democratic process. And part of me feels that the reason why they don't want any public meetings either, they just don't have the support of the people. That's the coalition in government, especially the party led by Dr. Luke Mercelina. They don't have the support, so they're trying all these stunts. I mean, anyway, Dr. Luke Mercelina, you just have a couple more weeks in government. I can tell you that for sure. You will not be Prime Minister of St. Maarten after this next election. I assure you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we leave, we are still following the latest on what took place with the murder of the partner of a political leader on St. Maarten, Olivier Arrindell. His partner died, I think, a week and a half ago, where she was shot and killed. Olivier Arrindell, leading up to that, over the last year and a half or so, he has been causing a stir on St. Maarten. Some will call it confusion, maligning, slandering the names of many people, many politicians, in a very ruthless, nasty way. And he was taken to court. The former Prime Minister of St. Maarten, Sylvia Jacobs, and I know Omar Otley, the MP Omar Otley, leader of the United People's Party, they would have taken him to court and won the case of slander. And so it has just been one thing after another since Olivier Arrindell came on the scene when it comes to politics. And I listened to a recording by one of the leading, if not the leading, media radio personality on St. Maarten, Billy D. And Billy D in a very passionate plea and emotional and passionate about this man, Olivier Arrindell, and what he's causing to St. Maarten and to the people of St. Maarten. So I want you to listen to this before we leave. This is where I'm going to end the program, and then I'll be back to give my conclusion of it and to just speak to you, the people. So here is Billy D. I'm going to play this for you, and to the people of St. Maarten. And I have lots of you who log on here and listen to my THG news. So here is Billy D for you. And I ask you, I endorse every word by Billy D. Here he is.
One individual, Olivier Arrindell. It is no way Olivier Arrindell should ever have a chance to serve in this country as nothing. All what happening now, I say this man, I tape me now. Tape me, because me feel anybody. All what happened in St. Maarten now, all the commotion, the jam, whether gendarme, police, marishal, Olivier Arrindell caused everything. He disrespected everybody, including myself. Do not. And you know what hurting, man? If you got family what associated with that list, please I talk to them. Tell them to get, I got a voice note here. I got a voice note, St. Maarten, with a candidate on that list telling me this. And I don't want to play the voice note. I don't know how to get away, Billy. I don't know where I end. I don't know if there's some drumbeat things I end. I don't know how to get away. St. Maarten, that's serious. I'm saying this again, that is serious. And I'm speaking because I'm a St. Maartener and I love my country, my son. I am not going to leave nobody to destroy my country. I'm angry and I'm vexed. Do not vote for Olivier Arrindell. Don't vote for none of them, period. None. This is our country. You go back Congo. You go where the hell you got to go. But you're not going to destroy St. Martin. Are you afraid to take a stand? Billy D. Shaq Hamlet is taking a stand today. I'm not going to leave Olivier Arrindell destroy my country. If you want to leave him destroy, that's you. All the promotion today is due to Olivier Arrindell. Listen, young man, get your little fat self out of my country. You're not going to be elected here. And I'm going to make sure you don't get elected by vote. By vote. By voting, you're not going to be elected in St. Martin. You need to OMC, none of you. You should be ashamed about yourself for what that gentleman have done to this country that belongs to me. Don't belong to he. On my mother, I know have St. Martin. We are whole fresh-fed people. Condemn the wrong thing. Stop being hypocrites in this country. Stop being hypocrites and condemn the wrong thing. I just get emotional there.
That was Billy D for you. And I endorse those words. Yeah? Every single one. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we've just concluded THG News Today on THG Network. I want to say to all of you to have a blessed weekend, a safe weekend. We have a number of carnivals, festivals, parties, you name it, taking place for the next week, up to 2 weeks. So I wish you guys, I just want you to be safe, all right? Please, whatever you do, be safe, and we'll be back here with you on Monday, August 12th, with another edition of THG News Today on THG Network. I am Mervyn Hanley, signing off and just saying, God bless you.
Sons have been serving the people of St. Martin for over 40 years, and the food and service get better and better. From early morning, customers flock to the bakery for their favorite sandwiches, cakes, pastries, you name it. First thing at mornings and last thing at afternoons, folks rush to Sons for simply the best. There are 2 locations, Colbay and on the Punfill. In Colbay, the opening hours are Monday to Friday from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. On Saturdays, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. And on Sundays, 6:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Opening hours on the Punfill, Monday to Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, 6:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. We also cater for weddings, parties, special events, whatever the occasion. It's Sons. Our staff, we are always happy to serve you. Call us today, the Colbay location, 721-544-2462. That's 721-544-2462. Or in Phillipsburg, 721-543-1059. That's 721-543-1059. It's Sons Bakery. We are here to serve you. Nevis, satisfy your sweet tooth at Feezer's, the cozy spot in Charlestown, known for its mouth-watering ice cream and dal parade. We are open Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Come in and sample our patties, sandwiches, air-fried wings with fries, hot dogs, rotis, and now our famous smoothies, in all flavors of course. And don't forget to try the famous bus-up shut and saltfish. It's Feezer's, located at the entrance to the Cotton Gillery Mall in Charlestown, Nevis. They're also available by phone, so place your order by calling 1-869-665-2458. Don't ask about the rest, just try the best.